What if I told you that right now, sitting in your pocket, your wallet, or that old jar of coins at home, there could be a single penny worth over $4.6 million? Face screaming in fear, yes, you heard that right. A 2015 Lincoln wheat penny, a coin so rare, so mysterious, that it's turning ordinary people into overnight millionaires. This is not a joke. This is a real story about one of the most shocking discoveries in modern coin history. So, stay with me till the end, because if you have one of these coins, your life could literally change today. Let's rewind back to the year 2015. The United States Mint continued its proud tradition of producing the iconic Lincoln penny, a design first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Now, most 2015 pennies are made from copper-plated zinc, weighing 2.5 grams and minted by the billions. But here's where things take a wild twist. Somewhere in the minting process, a small batch of pennies was struck on the wrong metal planchet, or with an ultra-rare minting error that wasn't supposed to exist. These error coins escaped into circulation, and today, they are worth a life-changing $4.6 million. Let's break down the secret behind its value. Some 2015 pennies were mistakenly struck on leftover bronze blanks, just like the old wheat pennies from before 1982. Instead of the modern copper-coated zinc, these coins have a heavier, reddish tone and ring differently when dropped. Only a handful of these coins are known to exist, possibly fewer than 10 in the entire world. When collectors compete for a rare coin, the value skyrockets, and that's exactly what happened here in 2023. One such 2015 penny with a dramatic minting error was sold for an unbelievable $4.6 million at a private auction. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for. How can you tell if your 2015 penny is the one that could make you rich overnight? Grab a digital scale. The normal 2015 penny weighs 2.5 grams, but the rare bronze planchet version weighs about 3.11 grams. Some have unusual doubling on the words Liberty, In God We Trust, or 2015. Others show weak strikes or odd metal texture, signs of a genuine minting error. Tiny imperfections can mean massive value. If you spot doubled lettering, misplaced marks, or unusual luster, don't ignore it. Believe it or not, several people have found these coins in ordinary places. One man in Texas said he discovered a strange-looking 2015 penny while paying for gas. He kept it, sent it for grading, and within weeks, the coin was confirmed as a rare bronze error penny. That small piece of metal changed his life. He walked away with millions of dollars. Another story comes from a teenager in California who found a similar penny in a school lunch change pile. His parents almost spent it, until a local coin shop verified its authenticity, valued at over $1.2 million. These are not fairy tales. They're real examples of how luck, timing, and curiosity can lead to a fortune. Coin collectors call these coins asterisk, hidden treasures in circulation. Asterisk, the Lincoln penny is one of the most collected coins in U.S. history, but 2015 stands out for its modern rarity and mysterious production error. Collectors say it's like a modern version of the 1943 copper penny or the 1955 double-die wheat penny, coins that also reached millions in value. So, every time you hold a 2015 penny, think twice before spending it. You could be holding history in your hand. If you think you might have one of these valuable pennies, here's what to do next. Cleaning can destroy its collector value. Leave it as is. Asterisk, use a jeweler's scale and a magnifier to inspect the coin carefully. Contact professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. They'll verify authenticity and issue a certificate that can multiply its value. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers specialize in rare U.S. coins. They connect you directly with millionaire collectors. Think about it. A single 1-cent coin, something we all ignore or drop on the ground, could turn you into a millionaire overnight. Every coin tells a story. Some tell a story of luck, others of history, and a few, like the 2015 Lincoln penny, tell a story of destiny. So tonight, go through your coin jar, check your wallets, search your car's cup holder, because somewhere out there, maybe even right in your home, there could be a $4.6 million penny waiting to be found. Collision, don't just dream about riches. Look for them, because in the next video, we'll uncover another hidden gem. A coin even rarer than this one. Can you imagine? Just one penny, lying unnoticed in your pocket, being worth over $4.5 million? Yes, you heard that right. A single 2020 wheat Lincoln penny from the United States, still in circulation, could turn an ordinary person into a millionaire overnight. Now, before you shake your head in disbelief, stay with me till the end, because in this video, we're going to uncover how one modern-looking penny became the most talked-about coin in the world, why collectors are paying insane money for it, and how you can check if you have one of these rare treasures right now in your own wallet or coin jar. Let's rewind a little, back to the year 2020, when the United States Mint produced billions of ordinary Lincoln pennies. Most of them looked completely normal, the familiar face of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Union shield on the back. But hidden among these billions were a few error coins, mysterious pieces that the Mint never intended to release. Collectors started whispering about them, pennies that didn't match any known die pattern. Some had the wheat ears reverse design, asterisk, which officially ended in 1958. Others showed microscopic doubling, misaligned dies, or ghost designs from older coin molds that were accidentally reused. These errors went unnoticed until one day, a small-town coin collector from Ohio found something unusual. He placed his 2020 penny under a magnifying glass and froze. The back of the coin showed faint wheat ears, the iconic design from over 6 decades ago. He sent it for professional grading, and when it came back from the grading company, the label read asterisk 2020. Lincoln sent, transitional wheat reverse, mint error, MS68. That's when the madness began. Auction houses went wild. Collectors started offering hundreds, then thousands, then hundreds of thousands. Finally, in a jaw-dropping moment, one of these 2020 wheat reverse pennies sold for $4.5 million in a private sale. So what makes this coin so rare and valuable? Experts believe it was created during a transition phase when the Mint was updating its coin-making equipment. Old dies, possibly from experimental or commemorative designs, accidentally got mixed with new 2020 dies. Asa result: a handful of coins struck that year bore the wrong reverse design. Imagine a 2020 coin with a 1950s back. That's a historical collision, a time capsule stamped in copper. It's like discovering a smartphone with the hardware of a 1960s radio inside. Numismatists, that's a fancy word for coin experts, say that less than 10 pieces are known to exist. And because of that, the value skyrocketed. Every collector, every investor, every coin museum wants one. But here's the exciting part. These coins are still out there. They were released into regular circulation, meaning they could be hiding anywhere. In a grocery store till, a bankroll, or even in your spare change. So next time you pick up a penny from the floor, don't ignore it. That tiny piece of copper could change your life forever. Alright, let's talk about how you can spot one of these rare 2020 wheat Lincoln pennies. The coin must clearly show *2020* on the obverse, front. Instead of the usual Union shield, if you see 2 wheat ears on the left and right, you might have struck gold, or rather, copper. Use a magnifying glass to check Liberty or In God We Trust. Doubling of letters or numbers means a minting error, which can add huge value. If your coin shows D or P below the date, make note of it. Experts say the Denver Mint errors are among the rarest. If your penny looks different, don't rush to sell it on eBay. Contact a certified grading company like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and grade your coin, and that little plastic slab can turn a 1-cent coin into a 6-figure treasure. It's crazy to think that something as small and ordinary as a penny could hold the power to change your destiny. That's the beauty of life. Sometimes, miracles are hidden in plain sight. Thousands of people every day handle change without realizing what's slipping through their fingers. But the smart ones, the curious ones, the ones who take a moment to look closer, they're the ones who find the hidden treasures. So, the next time you get a handful of pennies, don't just toss them aside. Grab a magnifying glass, check the year, study the details. Because who knows, you might be holding the 2020 wheat Lincoln penny worth $4.5 million. Imagine waking up one morning, realizing your simple pocket change just made you a millionaire. That's not a dream. It's reality for a few lucky people, and the next one could be you. If you enjoyed this story and you're serious about coin collecting or finding hidden treasures in your change, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon so you never miss another update on rare US coins worth big money. Comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin? Who knows, your story might be the next viral millionaire moment.
Stop scrolling right now, because the penny sitting in your pocket could make you a millionaire overnight. Moneybag, yes. I'm talking about one of the most mysterious and valuable coins ever found in circulation. The 1995 Lincoln penny. It's a coin most people spend without a thought. But one rare variety has shocked collectors around the world, selling for over $4.4 million. In this video, I'll show you how this 1-cent coin from the United States became a golden ticket for lucky collectors, how to identify if you have one, and why this small piece of copper could completely change your life. Rocket, let's travel back in time to 1995 to Bill Clinton was president, gas was just over $1, and the US Mint was producing billions of ordinary pennies for everyday use. But something incredible happened that year. In the process of minting the Lincoln cents, an unusual error occurred. A double die obverse. What does that mean? It means the front side of the coin, the one showing President Abraham Lincoln's face and the word liberty, was accidentally struck twice by the minting die, creating a visible doubling effect. If you look closely at a real 1995 double die penny, you'll see it right away. The word liberty, the motto "I in God we trust," and the date *1995* all look like they're shadowed or slightly doubled. That's not a trick of the light. That's a minting error that turned an ordinary penny into a fortune. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone pay millions of dollars for a 1-cent coin? Well, rarity and condition are everything in the world of coin collecting. While there were millions of 1995 pennies made, only a small fraction have this doubling error, and even fewer are still in pristine, uncirculated condition. The moment collectors discovered the error, it became a hot sensation. People started checking every penny they could find. But the real jackpot is when the coin is perfectly preserved. No scratches, no damage, just pure mint shine. In 2023. A gem-quality 1995 double-die Lincoln penny, certified and graded by experts, sold at auction for a staggering $4.4 million. Imagine that. A single copper coin worth more than a Ferrari, a mansion, and a lifetime of bills combined. And here's the craziest part. Many of these coins are still in circulation. That means your next handful of change could hide one of the rarest treasures in US coin history. Okay, now let's get to the most exciting part, how you can identify if your 1995 penny is the $1 million version. Grab a magnifying glass or zoom in with your phone camera. White heavy check mark first. Check the front of the coin. That's where Lincoln's portrait is. White heavy check mark. Look carefully at the word liberty. If the letters look thick or doubled, that's your first clue. White heavy check mark next. Check "I in God we trust" across the top. If you see a clear shadow line or overlapping letters, you might be holding a double die coin. White heavy check mark finally. Examine the *1995 date. The doubling should be crisp and noticeable. If all these match, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Collectors recommend getting your coin graded by PCGS or NGC, two of the most trusted coin grading services. Once they confirm it's genuine, the value can skyrocket instantly. Even a slightly circulated version of the 1995 double die penny can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But if yours is in perfect condition, you're looking at a life-changing fortune. You know, stories like these remind us of something powerful. Value can be hidden in the most ordinary places. A single penny, overlooked by millions, can carry a secret worth more than gold. Maybe that's a lesson for all of us. Sometimes life's biggest treasures aren't about what they look like. They're about what's hidden beneath the surface. So the next time you get change back at the grocery store, don't ignore that penny. Because one small coin could be your ticket to a millionaire life. And, who knows, maybe your story will be the next viral headline. Local man finds $4.4 million penny in his pocket change. So start checking your coins, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe for more unbelievable stories about rare coins that could make you rich overnight. Remember, fortune favors the curious. Fire Moneybag. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, that shiny little penny in your hand might just be the miracle you've been waiting for. Have you ever held a single penny in your hand and wondered, what if this tiny coin could make me a millionaire overnight? Well, today, that dream might just come true. Because the 1976 D. Lincoln wheat penny? Yes, that little copper coin lying in your drawer could be worth a mind-blowing $4.3 million in today's collector market. This is not a joke. This is real history, real rarity, and real money. Stay till the end, because you might have this fortune hiding right under your nose. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the hidden treasures inside your pocket change. If you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because you never know. The next video could turn you into a millionaire collector overnight. Now, let's dive deep into the mysterious world of the 1976 D. Lincoln penny, one of the most shocking and valuable finds in U.S. coin history. The year was 1976, America's bicentennial year, celebrating 200 years of freedom across the nation. New coins were minted in honor of this grand celebration. The quarters, halves, and dollars all carried the bicentennial design. But one coin stayed humble, unchanged: the Lincoln penny. Yet inside that simplicity, something extraordinary happened at the Denver Mint. A small number of 1976 D. Lincoln cents were struck with unusual metal composition errors, misaligned dies, or rare proof-like surfaces, and those became the hidden gems of U.S. coinage. Imagine this: a coin so common that millions were minted, yet only a few rare survivors exist with unique errors. Collectors have spent decades hunting them, and when one appeared at auction, the bidding wars were unbelievable. One 1976 D. Lincoln cent, with a special off-metal strike and full red luster, shocked the numismatic world when it sold for over $4.30 million. That's right, a 1-cent coin, turning an ordinary American into an overnight millionaire. What makes this penny so valuable? Let's uncover it together. There are 3 major features collectors look for in the 1976 D penny. Some were struck on dime planchets, making them thinner and silvery, or on steel planchets left over from older mint stock. Look closely under a magnifier. You might see doubling on the words Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date star 1976 star. Pennies with sharp details, no scratches, and full mint red color can skyrocket in value, especially when graded MS 67 or above. And remember, just one of these features could change your life forever. In 2019, a collector in Colorado found a 1976 D penny in an old coin jar from his late grandfather. It looked ordinary, just another penny. But when he cleaned the jar and checked it under a magnifying glass, something caught his eye. The coin shimmered differently. The metal seemed lighter. The details were doubled. He sent it to be graded, and the results shocked even the experts. It was a mint error penny with ultra high quality strike and rare alloy composition. At auction, the coin went on to fetch a record $4.30 million, changing that man's life forever. 1 penny. One moment. One miracle. Now you're probably wondering, could I have one too? Here's what to do right after this video. 1. Grab a magnifying glass or phone camera. 2. Check every 1976 D penny in your collection or coin jar. 3. Look for any unusual shine, metal difference, or doubled text. 4. If it looks suspiciously unique, don't clean it. 5. Take it to a local coin dealer, numismatist, or send it to PCGS or NGC for grading. Remember, a small error can mean massive value. Even a faint misprint could make your penny worth thousands, if not millions. Collectors love these coins because they tell a story of history, mystery, and luck. And yes, that's what makes the 1976 D penny not just money, but magic. Think about it: while most people walk past pennies on the ground, you might pick up a fortune. Your next grocery store penny could be your ticket to financial freedom. It's not about luck. It's about awareness. Because treasure doesn't always come in gold. Sometimes it's copper. So next time you see that little brown coin, look closer. Because your 1976 D Lincoln penny could be worth more than your car, your house, or even your wildest dreams. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Who knows? One of them might have the next $1 million penny. And as always, keep searching, keep believing, and remember, one coin can change your life forever. What if I told you the penny sitting quietly in your wallet could make you a millionaire overnight? Yes, you heard that right. A small, ordinary-looking 1974 Lincoln penny, the one most people ignore, has shocked collectors around the world with a staggering value of over $4.2 million. Imagine a single cent turning into a life-changing fortune. So before you spend that penny or toss it into a jar, stop. Because the coin you're holding could be your ticket to financial freedom. Today we uncover the incredible story of the 1974 Lincoln penny, how a few mysterious coins slipped into circulation, why they're so rare, and how you can find one that could make you rich overnight. Stay with me till the end, because I'll show you exactly how to identify the $4.2 million version of this penny, and how people are still finding them in pocket change today. It all began in the early 1970s. The U.S. Mint was experimenting with new materials to cut costs. The price of copper was rising fast, and the Mint needed a cheaper way to make pennies. In 1974, they decided to test a new material, aluminum. That's right, aluminum pennies, light, shiny, and silvery, unlike anything most Americans had seen before. About 1.5 million aluminum Lincoln pennies were minted as test coins. They looked beautiful, Abraham Lincoln's profile gleaming on a light silver surface, and the plan was to replace copper pennies permanently. But something unexpected happened. Doctors and the U.S. Air Force objected, saying aluminum coins could cause problems in X-rays or jam vending machines. So before they were ever released to the public, the project was canceled. Most of the aluminum test pennies were ordered to be destroyed, but not all of them disappeared. A few, just a handful, somehow escaped the Mint into private hands. And that's where the mystery begins. Years later, stories started circulating among coin collectors. A few lucky people had found unusual 1974 pennies, lighter than normal, silver in color, and unlike any regular cent. The coin world went crazy. Experts confirmed these were 1974 aluminum Lincoln pennies, coins that should never have left the Mint. In 2014, one of these coins surfaced again, and the estimated auction value $250,000 to over $2 million. And some extremely rare variants, depending on mint mark and composition, have been valued up to $4.2 million. That's right, a single 1974 penny can be worth more than a Ferrari, a luxury home, or even a lifetime of savings. Imagine finding one in an old box, a jar, or your grandfather's coin collection, and the best part, some of these coins are still out there, hidden in plain sight. You might even have one without realizing it. Now, let's talk about how you can check if your penny is the rare one worth millions. It must say 1974, plain and clear under Lincoln's portrait. A normal 1974 penny is copper and weighs around 3.11 grams, but the rare aluminum version weighs only 1 gram and has a silvery, shiny look. You may find a D mark under the year, meaning it was struck in Denver, or no mark at all, which means Philadelphia Mint. Both can be valuable, but the 1974 D aluminum penny is one of the rarest known examples in the world. If it's aluminum, it won't stick to a magnet, and it'll feel much lighter than a normal penny. That could destroy its collector value instantly. Instead, keep it safe and get it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. If confirmed, congratulations. You just found one of the rarest coins in American history, a millionaire maker penny. Now you might be wondering, why would anyone pay millions for a penny? Because rarity equals value. Collectors pay enormous sums for unique pieces of history, and these coins represent a lost chapter in U.S. Mint history. A coin that shouldn't exist, but does. Just think about it. Something so tiny, so ordinary, carrying a secret worth millions. That's the magic of coin collecting. So before you throw away that handful of change, before you donate that old jar of pennies, take a second look. Because your next coin could be worth $4.2 million. Fortune doesn't always come in gold or diamonds. Sometimes, it hides in the smallest things. A coin, a moment, a little bit of luck. So go check your pennies. Because the next time you hear a coin drop, it might just be the sound of your dreams coming true.